They say, oh, no new friends. Oh, this my day one and ace one, and we've been rocking. I'm going to rock with her till the wheels fall off. And that's why you are still in the situation that you are in now, because you're closed minded. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Caitlin. I am back with another video. If this is your first time here, welcome. If not, I'm so glad you guys came back. So today we're going to talk about the first trip of the year that I took. It was with another blogger, and I'm going to kind of give you a talk through plus chit chat, whatever you want to call it, while I do my makeup. And I'm going to link everything that I use below. And if you have any questions, please drop them, you guys. Okay, so my eyebrows are done. They are related, but they're cousins and not twins. So don't come checking for me. I probably will end up straightening them out later on. Who knows, because they are a little crooked. Her name is Megan, and we met on Instagram. We were both newly bloggers, and we met through another blogging class, and so we both became brand ambassadors for Natural Hair. We also were taking courses under another content, she's not a content creator, more like a brand coach, who we really enjoyed taking classes under. I think she likes to say she started following me first. I don't really know, but anyway, so she started following me, and then some type of way I kept seeing her name or kept seeing her content. Or maybe I think she was commenting on a lot of my, I'm not gonna say a lot, but she was commenting on my post. And so I was like, oh, I went to her page. I was like, oh, okay, I like her content. So anyway, so we started talking on Instagram, through messaging. And so we would just talk about different ideas and, things that was going on, being truthful, behind the scenes in the brand ambassador. Oh, this is supposed to be a basic look. Okay, so if you have no under eye issues, like if you don't have dark circles or anything like that, you can skip this part. But because I have, a little darker under the eyes, I always go in with my concealer, and then I do go in with another concealer on top. But that is totally optional for you. You don't have to do this, okay? She and I, we talked literally like every day. So finally, we ended up talking, basically on the phone pretty much every day. Okay, so because my eyes, I always do my eyes first instead of doing my foundation. And I know a lot of people say foundation is supposed to be for your face, so it's supposed to do that first. But I go in with my eyes. So I'm going to be using this palette from Juvia's Place. This is a very basic palette. So anyway, optional again, sometimes I will go in with my concealer on top of my lid. You don't necessarily have to unless you just want to, but that's just a tip. I am going to go in with my foundation too, but sometimes it helps when I go in with my concealer. Also, I'm going to link my brushes down below if anyone is interested. Anyway, so she and I kind of started connecting, and we started talking about all the different things that we wanted to do for like goals. We really started setting goals for ourselves. And that was even when we were doing the brand ambassadorship, we realized that, natural hair is not something that we want to continue to do. I knew that natural hair for me was not something that I wanted to continue to do all the time, because I'm not going to say I'm a lazy natural, but it's just so many times you can style your hair. Started talking and just kind of really connecting. And now, mind you, we have never met like in real life. This is all on the internet. And people were thinking like we were crazy. Our friends were thinking we were crazy. My husband thought we was crazy. And so I want to say we talked on the phone for a good full, almost like a year and a half. And so it felt really good to connect with someone who is basically doing the same thing that you're doing. And it's kind of hard, we were in the pandemic also. Yeah. So we were in the pandemic, and so we couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't have events and meet anybody. So that's basically how we kind of started. Well, along the way, we noticed that our family and friends were kind of sick of us. And man, what I mean by that comes down to creating content. You know, you always want to make sure that you seize every opportunity, and that was our issue. A lot of times we'll be, you know, going with, like, I will go with my husband, she will go with her family, and a lot of times nobody want to feel like taking your picture all the time. I got tired of asking them. I got tired of seeing pictures that I really didn't like. And so she and I was on the phone one day, and one day I just said, you know what, hey, let's just plan a trip. You know, she had never been out the country before. So we ended up deciding that we were going to, you know, go out the country. And me being who I am, you know, I like to travel. I like to, you know, I'm not going to say put people on, because I'm not that, you know, like diverse in travel. But I felt like Mexico was it. Okay, we were gonna go to Mexico. That's exactly where we were gonna go. Now, where in Mexico we were going, I don't know. I didn't think that far in advance when I was planning it. But most places, Cabo, Playa del Carmen, Puerto Vallarta, those places like that, I feel like it's a very, very good place and safe place to travel to. I chose Puerto Vallarta, and telling people that we were going on a trip together, people were like, oh, you're gonna go on a trip with somebody you don't even know, you've never met her, blah 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 blah, things crazy, people da, 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 da. That's all I heard. And I rewind, we ended up meeting in essence of last year, like officially, like face to face, and her cousin was with her, and her cousin was with her, and her friend. And so they got a chance to meet me, and they were, of course, one of the ones that was saying, oh, you don't know her, you know, you're gonna go out the country with somebody you don't even know, blah blah blah. But of course, like everybody else, once they meet me, they see that I am really, really down to earth. Like, I am the person that you want to be friends with. Okay, we're gonna travel. And I'm not now on the trip. Typically, I am very, very apprehensive about traveling with people who have never been out the country before. I don't really like doing that. You know, like traveling with people I've never traveled with, especially, well, of course, with females, because I'm married, so I won't be traveling with no men unless it's my husband. Folks be going on these trips with people and they don't know how they act, they don't know much about them, and so I'm the type of person that I'm okay with traveling alone. I'm okay with traveling with fun people, safe people, people that I connect with. I don't like a whole lot of bull crap. I don't like a whole lot of complaining. Now, for me, the only time you're gonna see complaining or my attitude is gonna change is when I'm sleepy or hungry. Because everybody, like, some people are, you know, they're who they are. Like, some people don't like traveling with people who have husbands. Some people don't like traveling with people who have kids, and I get that. I totally do. But for me, I like to have fun. I don't like stuck-up people, although I've been considered stuck-up. I don't know how. Won't Stop is full coverage, and the Huda Beauty is buildable coverage. So I'll probably use the Can't Stop Won't Stop only because it is cheaper than the Huda Beauty, and I want to kind of give you guys, you know, some options when it comes down to that. But I'm going to link both of them. If you're looking to find out how well the Huda Beauty foundation works, I do have a video that I'm going to link up here. That's the very first video that I did, and that's the product that I use for my foundation. So I decided, you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a chance. So yeah, so we ended up going, and she doesn't know this, but I was really, really, like, really skeptical, because, like, I only travel with people that, I'm not gonna say that travels, but I like traveling with people that I only have my core people that I travel with. And so I was really nervous, and I was nervous in the sense of someone who has never traveled before, you know, like, you know, I gotta take my naps. I got there a couple of hours before she did, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna link, well, I'm not gonna link them. I'm going to edit those videos and that whole vlog so you guys can see. But we had a great time. And the purpose of our trip was so that we can get content, actually for me to see if I want to host another, like a blogging retreat. I can tell you now it's gonna be about 10 people. 5. Hell, maybe 3. There's no way I'm gonna spend $2,000 and $3,000 on trips to be around people and they got a whole blown attitude. I'm just not gonna do that. So with my friend Megan, you know, we ended up really like having a good time. Like we really did. Like I wanted to complain, and let me say the reason why I wanted to complain. There's always something when it comes down to female trips. But there really wasn't anything. She really was a very good traveling buddy. Like, I've had worse. God knows I have had worse. Okay. But she really wasn't, you know, like on the phone and, you know, talking to people. And, you know, I don't like all that. Because I feel like, you know, especially if you're on a trip, you're on a trip to enjoy yourself. If you constantly on the phone with the people that's back home, you could stay your ass at home. Okay? That's really what you could have did. You could stay at home. And so that was my biggest hang up. You know, I was scared about it. And she has, am I telling all her business? Anyway, she has 2 children. And I thought that she was going to be on the phone with them, you know, calling them and missing them. Child. She called them and checked in on them daily like a mother should, but she had a good time. And so the moral of the story is this. Whenever you want to like venture off and do other things, you're going to have to get to know other people. Like the circle of friends that you have now may not be the friends that will, that's going through the things that you're going through. They may not be the friends that, you know, who's going to help you capture your photos if you're a blogger, or the friends that is going to come up or help you come up with a business idea when you're, you know, brainstorming. Now that I am older, I have realized the friends that I had in my 20s, and granted, I am still friends with probably most of them, maybe except, you know, 2. Those friends that I had when I was in my 20s do not compare. I mean, they are not even in the same category as the friends that I have now. But a lot of people, you know, they are afraid to, like, you know, they say, oh, no new friends. Oh, this is my day one and ace one, and we've been rocking. I'm going to rock with her till the wheels fall off. And that's why you are still in the situation that you are in now, because you're closed-minded. Okay? So you have to open yourself up. If you find yourself and like you have the same circle of friends and you're not growing, that is a problem. I'm all about meeting new people. I'm gonna let that sit for a while. I'm all about meeting new people. I'm all about, you know, learning new things and things like that. Especially, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or if it's just I've always been like this, and I think I kind of always been like this. It's just so happened that I did not meet or I really didn't end friendships as I should a very long time ago. But now that I'm in my 40s, like the friends that I have now, the friends that I have met, you know, very positive people. It's funny how, you know, later on in life, you realize that the people that you thought you were going to be friends with, you ended up, you know, you're no longer friends with. And some people don't have that problem. And that's good for them. But meeting new people, especially if you're trying to grow in your career, you're going to need that. You're going to need to meet new folks. Okay, you guys, this is the completed look. This crochet style is really, really old. I'm not gonna say really, really old. It's like 2 weeks old, but I need to take it out. So I just braided the front part of my hair, and then we're just gonna swoop this over. Hopefully this part will be kind of curly, so I can take this down and kind of pin it to blend with each other. If not, I can still wear this style like this. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to me. I will be back next week. If you have any ideas or any things that you want to see, let me know. Drop them in the comments below. If you have not yet, please subscribe, like, and share, and comment so that I know you guys want to see more content from me. If that is all, I will see you guys next week, hopefully. If not, the week after, and I will hopefully have that vlog up of me and my friend Megan traveling internationally for the very first time together. Have a good evening or day, whichever one you guys are looking at. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.